The following program contains scenes that may be upsetting for some viewers.
More and more people are having spiritual experiences. I'm seeing more teenagers having spiritual experiences, more aware, and this is an opportunity for people to understand and be educated. Speak through the echo box a little bit stronger as I hold your energy.
Debbie.
Left.
Debbie must.
And if you do not know what you're doing, then it can have a detrimental effect. We've had people, I've been blocked, and I've been working at this level for over 20 years. We've had blocks, we've had people injured on set, we've had people, crew in the team who've nearly had accidents. Spirit can manipulate thought, emotions and feelings. So as much as this show is for entertainment purposes, there really is a bigger awareness out there.
Was there anybody murdered here?
The following program has been filmed for your entertainment. Viewers may find some scenes disturbing. This cemetery stands as an eternal memorial to those who died in the Battle of Trafalgar. But not just sailors are buried here. There are those who died of illness during epidemics, and there are also some children buried here. Tonight, on the Ghost Trail, we're at Trafalgar Cemetery.
Everybody who hears the name Trafalgar Cemetery always associates it with the famous Battle of Trafalgar. But unfortunately for many, when they find out that there's only 2 people who actually died from their wounds who are buried at the Trafalgar Cemetery. All the dead were dumped overboard, and only those who were wounded were brought to Gibraltar to the Old Naval Hospital. And some of them who actually died also of their wounds were buried above the Trafalgar Cemetery in what today is St. Jacob's. There used to be another little burial ground there, and it's believed that some others who died from their wounds were also buried there, but we have no record of those. But we just assume that they were buried there. However, the area was quite a hectic one. Many of the people buried there died from epidemics. The yellow fever, cholera and so on that we had in Gibraltar.
Trafalgar Cemetery, anybody who lives here in Gib knows that it's a very small place next to some very busy roads. And that was no exception on the night that we went filming. The world didn't just stop because we decided to chase some ghosts around the cemetery. So it was a very noisy place. It was very difficult to concentrate at times. The collection of audio data was just insurmountably difficult to get.
There we go.
Yeah.
Who's here with us right now then?
How many people are here with us at this point?
I know it's hard for you to. Yeah.
It's so loud as well out here.
That's the problem.
It's so loud.
Can you say that again, please?
12?
I remember walking into the Trafalgar Cemetery and thinking, okay, what's going to happen here? Because it was an open location, there's a lot of traffic. I was very aware that people could walk on the wall above us, and they could have had spectators, we could have had people throwing things. So that in itself was one of my concerns.
I can see you and feel you. Wasn't fair what happened, was it? Can you speak through the machine? I know. Just trying to get some more energy in. I'll help you.
What was that?
Come on.
There's another name. Come on, James, use our energy.
Just holding it now. That's it.
Open?
Open.
Come on.
Sam's opening a doorway for you to help you communicate.
Yeah, I know.
On this location, I just felt something really, really strange, and I was pulled to a very specific location when we first walked in. And funny enough, Sam was pulled to the exact location as well, which proved to be an important little spot as the night went on. But it was really, really strange.
Oh, I'm so cold, my whole left arm's gone cold.
Were you telling me there but for the grace of God? And initially, when we first arrived there, even though it was quite an open location, we were in the early evening, say at 6, 7 p.m, there was a lot of activity straight away. Instantly, I was drawn and directed to an area on the right near a tree, I recall, and we channeled a gentleman called James, or Jimmy, as he wanted to be known as. And we got some incredible evidence from this man about how he felt before his death.
Come forward and speak to Sam.
Carry on, James. I'm holding your energy now. I'm really grateful for you coming forward. I'm here to help you. I am.
A location which has a lot of historical significance to it, and we learned that this place wasn't just a memorial, it wasn't just a historical place for tourists to visit, it was also a place where people were buried.
Thomas Euston, aged 11 months. It's another baby. Sam was particularly drawn to this tombstone.
I recall some of us in the team were drawn to different graves. There was a lot of children, there's a lot of babies, and again this was profound evidence through the machines. Got the swaddling and the burning information coming through about the children. We've got this lady who's coming through, trying to come through, showing me babies being swaddled, and to do with the plague, illness.
We'd learned that people had been brought and buried here after they died of the yellow fever, of other illnesses and diseases that had affected many people in Gibraltar.
The emotion I'm getting from her, that she was buried alive, she was pushed into this ditch, this grave.
Madam, do you still feel like you're suffering?
No. No.
Up.
Is that you want to go up?
Yeah.
That was a really forceful
Is it me,
voice.
or are we getting other languages other than English?
Well, I just
Me?
heard, I just heard
German.
Getting a
in
mix,
German.
aren't we?
Definitely German,
And there's
yeah.
five, and there's five of us. After you said five, and we heard five in English. We had a tough time collecting EVPs and things, but some things did come through quite clearly on the Echovox and on digital recorders as well. They came through quite well. I know that Sam channeled several people. There was also talk of children as well, and we later found out we were actually standing next to the grave of a child. So there were a lot of very small interconnecting events that night which made filming worthwhile.
Down there, 2 months and 19 days.